Taurus was my first introduction to monster trucks way back in the 80s in Sault Ste. Marie. Growing up there wasn't a lot to do. I was lucky that when something came to town, my father would get me tickets. We didn't get Bigfoot, but we got Taurus and we got a few other ones at the Memorial Gardens. Sadly, they never came back after that to the Memorial Gardens because they blew the insulation off the roof. But if you grew up in the 80s, you remember these trucks. And it will never leave my mind, my father taking me down to the arena to see them. Thankfully, Sault Ste. Marie has a big arena now, and they can handle big trucks and monster jams and stuff. This was way back. As much as I loved monster trucks back then because it's an era when the trucks actually looked like real trucks, none were as cool as Bigfoot. None could touch Bigfoot. Look at that four-wheel steering. Every kid had to see Bigfoot. We had to get the toys. We had to get the play school 4x4 with the little key. We had to get Bigfoot. Let's get into this.
Want to take my mom's van off some jumps?
She's cool with that?
Mom, can I take your van off some jumps?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Now guys, today we have a special unboxing. It's not just any old truck or any old car. In my opinion, this is one of the best Greenlight has ever done in its entire line. It's one of the best, okay? It's got to be in the top 3. Bigfoot. Now, Bigfoot is not just a cool looking truck to me, it's part of my childhood. If you grew up in the 80s, Bigfoot was like Hulk Hogan of monster trucks. He was that big. I'm not a fan of monster trucks today, guys, because they don't look like trucks. Sure, they can do a lot, crazier stunts and stuff like that. I liked them back when they looked like actual trucks. And I remember vividly my father taking me down to the Memorial Gardens in the Sioux, seeing the monster trucks. They barely had any room to run or anything like that. And I remember my dad making me wear earplugs. I didn't understand why. It's uncool. I don't want to wear earplugs. I learned why you need earplugs at the monster trucks. But the first one I saw was Taurus. We didn't get any big stuff to the Sioux back then. The first one that I ever saw was Taurus. That was that monster truck I showed you in the reel. Like Bigfoot, over the years he evolved. His body style got more modern, stuff like that. There has been a gazillion Bigfoots over the years, guys. Everything from the Bigfoot, I think it was the Ford Aerostar van that was on tracks, to the Bigfoot with the huge tires. If you remember, Bigfoot's also been in movies. It's technically a movie car. I believe it was the truck that was in Roadhouse. And I believe it was in the end of Police Academy, one of the Police Academy movies. I have the full size, well, this is full size too. It just got smaller tires, but I'll explain all that when we get into it. Anyway, enough talking, guys. I already took you guys back to my youth, back to the Memorial Gardens. Let's get into this thing. I used to have a pretty big Bigfoot collection, guys. Like Hot Wheels, Diecast, stuff like that when I had my toy room. I've always loved Bigfoot. I had the vintage play school with the little key that goes in it. The key is the expensive part of that nowadays because everybody lost the key. But yeah, if you love Bigfoot and you're into diecast, you've got to have one of these in your collection. This came out around 2019. Now, when this came out, it has the smaller tires on it. And then you had a choice. They came out with the one with the 66-inch tires that I got, if you guys remember, as a Christmas gift. And they also have one that says, because if you guys remember how Bigfoot started, it was a man that owned, so he was a 4x4 guy. His name is Bob Chandler. And he's kind of the godfather of monster trucks. And he was complaining because when he broke 4x4 truck parts there wasn't stores around to get the parts. So he started Midwest Truck Center, I believe it was called. And he kind of used Bigfoot as his advertisement for the store. Bigfoot at the time didn't say Bigfoot on the side of it. It said Midwest Truck Centers. And Bigfoot just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's how he started though, guys. He was Bob Chandler's daily driver. This is a 1979 Ford F-250. It's on a 74 Ford F-250 chassis, so it's on an older chassis. The engine is a 640 cubic inch V8. It's got a C6 tranny. It's got 5-ton military axles. It's got 5-ton military it's got C6 axles. Sorry guys. 5-ton military shocks. 14 gas cell tires. Firestone 48 inch. And the weight is approximately 11,000 pounds. I'm going to be putting lots of facts about Bigfoot in the description of this video, the history and stuff like that. Unfortunately, guys, for anybody wondering, these are out of production, and because they did such a good job on them, they have appreciated quite a bit. So if you see one of these for 150 bucks in the box, snag it, because unfortunately those days are done. So the hood, doors, and tailgate are functional to expose the highly detailed parts and accessories. Bigfoot, the #1 original monster truck. And I agree, it is the original, guys, right here. And like I said, when I was a kid, there was tons of toys. Like, everything was Bigfoot. Bigfoot was right up there with Hulkamania. Like, it was a big deal. So this has a lot of small little breakable parts, so I'm going to get into it without gloves. I'm going to shine it up anyway before our photos, but this has very breakable, a couple real breakable parts that I'm going to show you guys. That way when you guys get one of your own, or if you have one, you don't snap these parts off. This usually works out with the really well done diecast. They usually have a couple super fragile parts. And if you guys remember Dave's Fall Guy truck, the Juiced Edition, you guys remember I did an unboxing on that. That was a 1/18 scale Fall Guy truck, Greenlight, and it was on a Kings of Crunch chassis. It was on like a whole different frame, like a monster truck frame. But it was well done. It looked like it was store-bought. Okay, so cake style box, guys. You know what I'm going to say, but for the new collectors, cake style boxes are awesome for protection, but I hate them for... Oh, this came from Nice Car Diecast. Nate got it from, and as you see, when you order from Nice Car Diecast, they inspect it, put a little sticker there, and it says verified by, and it's got a dude's initials. But the cake style box, if you want to display the truck, you got to take the truck out of the box, unfortunately, or else you're just displaying a picture on the box. So that's what you see when you open the box. It's got the nice protective plastic. Now guys, just to explain, I was supposed to do the live for us tonight, but I got a chance to go, that's weird that wobbles like that. I got a chance to go see my daughter tonight. Her mother wants to go out, and I got a chance to go see Tatum. And late last night, I said, you know what, I'd like to see her. So that's why I'm doing the video, but it's a long weekend, guys. It's family day on Monday, so I don't have to work Monday. So maybe if any of you guys feel like it's Sunday night, I've said people don't usually come on Sunday, but it'll probably be different because it's a long weekend and we all don't have to work, at least in Canada for the family day. Okay, and the good thing about cake boxes too, guys, is it has an arrow at the top that says where the front of it is, and it lets you know where the top of the box is. That way you're not opening the box and dropping your model. Oh, guys. I have one with the big tires, and I would love this one. I would love the one that says Midwest Truck Tires on it. But look at that, guys. So the real, it's hard picking this up. You got to pick it up in certain spots. You have to watch these like a hawk. See the little foot things? Guys, look at that. Watch it like a hawk. And you got to make sure that you follow the direction on the box. Make sure where it says the arrow pointing to the front of the truck. Otherwise, you could snap those off because the box is made for that to go one way. This thing, you got to be super careful picking it up. But guys, it's so well done. I remember that little logo there on the side of the truck. I remember that when I was a kid. The original monster truck, 4x4x4. It's got the Ford Ranger because these weren't like a plastic fiberglass body, guys. These were metal body trucks that were flying through the air. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just being very careful picking this thing up. So, you see in the box, they made it like a real monster truck. They got the fuel cell in the back, batteries in the back. It's got the 5 light, it's got the 5 light bar. I like how it says Bigfoot on the front windshield because a lot of them did. It says Bigfoot on the front of the hood as well. You could see under the truck, they didn't skimp under the truck. You could see the details. Like that'll stick out when we're in photos. It's got a non-functioning winch. Like it's just there for a look. The real treat's under the hood, guys. I'm trying not to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. So the tailgate on these do open, guys. Believe it or not, Maisto, this is the only thing that I don't like about the Greenlight tailgates. My Fall Guy truck is the same way. They don't open smoothly, and in order to open them, I tell you guys to do this trick. You gotta see the box sides. You gotta just a little bit push them outwards. Just a bit. And it allows the box to open. But it never usually sits flat. Lucky Nate's is not grindy because some of them are a little bit grindy, like the Fall Guy and Bigfoot. So that's the only thing they really have to work on is their tailgates, because the Maisto trucks, you don't have to like do this to get them to open. And back in it, it's actually a little peg and hole system. Okay, so before we get to the best of the best, actually, I could show you guys right underneath. And they make some of these, guys. Some of them are pretty rare. My friend Eric has every Kings of Crunch truck I showed you guys in a photo. He's got every single release, 1 of 18. Imagine storing all those boxes. But some of them, there's a white Ford just like this, and there's a black Ford, and they don't have any decals, logos, or anything on them, guys. They're beautiful. Wow. I would love those, but Eric said one of them came from like Australia or something. They weren't cheap. Okay, so, ooh, his door is open like butter on this. Door is open, beautiful. Oh, you can see it good. I was going to say it might be a tight squeeze, but I'll get it in the Glamour shots. But that door panel reminds me of the old Ford trucks. Of course, that's not a stock steering wheel, but you do see remnants of the Ford in the dash and everything. It's got the racing seats, gauges down below. So this appeals to 80s people, truck people, and like I said, it's actually a movie truck. So movie car guys that have to have everything, you gotta have one of these. And see, you could see that old Ford dash right there. That's what I mean, guys. They were trucks. They weren't like, now it's like a big, like it looks like a friggin' endoskeleton with fiberglass over it. Like I said, they could do way more aerial stunts and stuff, but I miss the days of, you know, look at that engine, guys. Oh, okay, too late. So as you could see, it is fully wired, fully everything else. I'll turn it around. See the master cylinder, just like a regular truck. But that is no stock motor right there. Wow. So again, growing up in the 80s, guys, if you like diecast and you've been hemming and hawing about this, and you can get one for a reasonable price, do it up because you will not be disappointed. I don't know a single person that's disappointed in their Bigfoot. Oh, one thing I can say, because the size of it, the front wheels do not turn. But that's understandable. Stop it. Okay, guys, I think it's time for court for this thing. What do you think? Time for court? Let's go. So for anybody like me that owns a burpee cabinet, every time you see something like this, you're like, oh, I wonder if that would fit in my burpee cabinet. Nope. Not even close. The Fall Guy truck won't even go in there. And this isn't even the one with the big tires. I'll show you the one with the big tires beside this one. That'll be cool, actually. Look at that, guys. Barely fits on the Retro Collectibles turntable. Barely fits. But she is sexy. Look at that. And when I say it has smaller tires, guys, that doesn't mean it's small. As you could see beside the old General here. That's quite the difference. Now you guys seen what I did with my Bigfoot. That's the cool thing. You can get like a big acrylic or whatever, go to Walmart, you print out the background, whatever. I went down and I typed in Google 80s stadium crowd for monster trucks or whatever. Got a picture, went down to Walmart, printed it out. That was my background for my diorama. The car was donated by the Lamar brothers. It's a 1 of 18 scale car, just a bash and put in there. And the flag was donated by Max and Molly. That is a homemade Summit Racing flag. But I never take that thing out of my display case because I love it so much. Except for today to give you guys the full experience. So that's Nate's in front. That's mine in the back. Identical body size and everything. For those that don't know, if you have the one with the smaller tires, you could actually buy the bigger tires. Just the tires, so that you have the full-size Bigfoot. Here's a look at mine. It looks great with that Summit flag, doesn't it? I love that. Yeah, I will definitely get some pictures of these two for Facebook. Because that would make a cool picture just to show people. They look cool together. Anyway, back to this guy. Nate, I'm going to get some pictures of your truck for you running over this car. That looks cool, doesn't it, guys? Yeah. Having another peep at the innards before we do glamour shots. Gotta show you guys everything lit up, right? Oh yeah, you could see everything lit up. Gives you an idea. That is definitely the best part, guys. Definitely the best part. When I seen that, I was like, yep, gotta have one. Oh, wow, guys. They look good together. It's funny, it looks like Nate's Bigfoot is the little Ford Ranger one sitting next to the full-size one. But it's actually the same size, it's just the tires. That's funny. I got a sinking suspicion that you guys might already know what time it is without me saying it.
Yo, click, flash, let the shutter drop. Collectors in the building and we running the block. Retro collectibles, glamour shot so clean. 1/18 scale shining like a limousine. Chrome on the model, reflections in the frame. Best photos ever taken.
1/18 scale Ford F-250. The original monster truck, otherwise known as Bigfoot. I've never done the one with the smaller tires before. Not too often we get both of them together with both different tires. There's that opening tailgate, nice close-up of the lights for Nate. I did not skimp on the photos, guys. You guys are going to see that. I got lots of photos of the best part. There might even be some extra photos in there. Got some undercarriage. The inside was a bitch to shoot, guys. My goodness. But you know me, we got it done. I don't give up until we get it done. Got it from the other side, even got multiple shots of the inside for you guys. But like I was saying, this is one of the best ever done by Greenlight Collectibles in my opinion. The other one being the Fall Guy truck. And this is, like I said earlier, a movie truck. Believe it or not, guys, it's a movie car. Been in at least 2 movies I could think of off the bat. There's one of those nice high-def photos that Nate likes. The last one. But check that out. Looks good going over the PT Cruiser, even though it's got the smaller tires on it. Gonna see some photos of it with its big brother in a second here. But again, the original monster truck. There we go. 2 legends, guys. The original monster truck. This is back when they actually looked like trucks, had steel bodies. Oh, that looks awesome. All it needs is a summit flag like mine and it's good to go. That looks like a killer photo though. Nate's gonna like these pictures, I think. Oh, it's time. Look at that. Oh, there we go, guys. Boom!
Always shop around, gang. It could mean paying $100 for one of these. Or 400. Shop around.
Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm on my way to go see my kitten Tatum now to spend Saturday night with her. Sorry about the live. You guys know I love doing the live. If you want to do it Sunday night, let me know. With it being a holiday Monday, I could do it Sunday night. Hope you enjoyed the nostalgic dive into Bigfoot. There will be lots of info about not only the Greenlight Bigfoot, but the real Bigfoot in the description of the video. And, oh, by the way, somebody ordered a t-shirt from me, guys. Just to remind you, Retro Collectibles t-shirts are available. I never mention them, but I always have them, and I just had somebody ask the other day, and I was like, why don't I advertise them? So I sold a t-shirt the other day. If anybody else wants t-shirts, just hit me up. You know what I'm gonna say, guys, hit the like button. That way it puts my crap out into the universe. hit the bell notification. As always, guys, the most important thing, stay safe and happy hunting.
Yo, Retro Collectibles on YouTube, tap in, we cracking it. Unboxing movie rods, 1/18 scale classic cinematic. Teaching how to hunt them down cheap, marketplace magic.